Okay, and welcome back to Goomaddy's Coins and Banknotes. And in today's video, we're going through some Hong Kong coins, considering, basically, I'm in Hong Kong. So we only have coins from 50 cent to $5. Now, I go shopping every day, and I very rarely get the 10 and the 20 cent coins. But the last mintage of 50 cent coin was 2017. This one's a 1998, quite a common coin. 41, $2 and $5. The last vintage was 2019. And that's not to say that there is no other mintages after that. Now, before that, it probably was not, but after that, there is no coins minted that we know. If they are, they're just in reserve. So all we're looking for is just error coins, which, while 2012-13, I found quite a few error coins for the $1 and $2 and the $5, as there were no, I haven't found any for the 50 cent coin. So basically, these are all designed by Joseph Yam, probably around 1992, to replace the Queen Elizabeth coins. And most of these are not, you can't find them in uncirculated coin sets. The only Behania ones in uncirculated coin sets is 1993. And, well, here we go. So this one's not really worth much over face value. I think it's about 100 million, 1977. This is a bronze coin. And these 50 cent coins are copper plated steel. So I wouldn't be surprised if later on you find toning on the actual side of it where it's actually steel. But if you wanted to keep one of these, this is it. But realistically, it's not really worth keeping, but I'll put it aside anyway. And as you can see, a lot of these are 1998 and all pretty much in high grade. Okay, 95. So as you can see, the coinage of Hong Kong's not really exciting, and that goes to say with most of Asia, because, well, you got double rim, but that's not uncommon for Hong Kong coins or even coins around the world. Okay, so maybe if you want to get a type date, you just pick a few of the best choices. Okay, 98. So I remember when these were actually issued for circulation in 2008 actually. Okay, 2015, not too bad. The rims actually are quite nice, because I reckon that the Hong Kong Mint changed who they got the coins minted from, because the 2013 coins are quite horrible. And as you can see, this is a scallop shape, pretty common, got quite a few. 2017, yeah, I remember getting these in 2018, 2019. They actually sold quite well, but now these don't sell anymore, so I don't even bother keeping them. Okay, last year mintage, 2019, and as you can see, a lot of the 2015 coins are still quite good, and the rim is actually quite nice on it. 95, seen a lot of wear. Now you're going to find a lot of errors on the actual flower. You can get some doubling on the lettering, but 2019, I haven't seen that many errors. Okay, so yeah, and coins are actually pretty common in Hong Kong. Like, I went to where did I go to? Tai Po. Oh yeah, that was a tourist area, and I just cashed all my coins, $100 worth, at a shop, because they were well, it's a weekend, it was on Sunday. They were struggling to actually get coins. Obviously, no banks are open that day. A lot of tourists, so they run out of coins quite quickly. And so, if you're in Hong Kong, you've got a lot of coins, and you don't want them, just ask if you can change them at a small shop. I wouldn't bother going to a large supermarket or anything, because they probably have, that's just not really more important. But a small shop, you're dealing with the actual people who own it, so they probably don't, they do appreciate you actually giving them coinage. Let's change. Okay, so this one's 2013, as you can see, it's got doubling, so this is not uncommon for the $2 coin. I would say majority of the 2013 coins you can in $2 you're going to get them. Now it's not as common on the $1 coin or the $5. Okay, 98. $98 again. 2017, as you can see, 2017 can come in fairly worn, so obviously they do see some circulation. And well, will I keep these? These coins are actually in high grade. Nah, it's not really worth it. Hong Kong coins not really in demand. While we don't know the vintage figures of these coins, I would say it's probably at least over 10 million of each, because from 93 to 98, Hong Kong coins issue coins every year. 93, 94, 95, 96, depend on the denomination, 97, 98, but they didn't issue the 98 until a fair while afterwards. But yeah, this one's 2013 as well. Yeah. Now, as to why the 2013 have doubling, I would say they're probably just, we'll have a look in a minute. 98, pretty well circulated. Yeah, probably they've been either overused. Okay, 93, so 93, they only issued in the 20 and 50 cent, and also the $2 and $5. The 10 cent, $1 and the $10 was only issued in uncirculated coin sets. Okay, so the doubling, yeah, I would say the doubling, so if we have a look at the doubling again, so I reckon that's dye degradation. So they've just used dye too much and it's just starting to break because the whole thing's doubled. It could also be re-engraving, but if you see some of the other coins, you see a clear pattern that it just gets worse. Maybe I'll make another video on that. 96, yeah, 98. Now I'm not expecting to actually. Yeah, see, another 2013. It's got doubling as well. So I think majority of the 2013 coins you're going to come across in $2. It's going to be like that. Okay. $2019? No, 15. Okay, and the worst thing about coming to Hong Kong is that I got pretty sick this time. I'm just starting to recover, so I'm just staying at home. I'm not going out because I did go out. I got the flu, then I went out bushwalking. Wasn't a good thing to do. Come back, had a rest. Then I went to Shenzhen, and that really stuffed me up. So I thought I'd actually recovered from the flu, but obviously not. Then I got a really bad sore throat and all that stuff. So is it COVID? Yeah, probably not. But just remember, you go to a new place in a different country and, well, the whole conditions are separate from the country you come from. So that's why you need to be careful. So I think that some of these are actually minted in Landsat. I reckon that the 1993 will probably be minted in India. Indian coins are actually quite bad, but I don't think they were. Okay, $1 from 2013, and it doesn't have any doubling on it. So it's probably the scarcer one. 94, 93, so these are common coins. It's going to be hard for you to get the 90 coins in a circulated grade, or even EF. They're just going to come out pretty much like this. I would say a lot of them have been withdrawn from circulation now because they're just too damaged. And, well, people are just wondering is that when Hong Kong will introduce the actual renminbi, because it's part of China now. Nothing good on that. So it's a pity with these later coins. I don't see any errors in 2015 and 19. Okay. So talking about when renminbi will be actually introduced in Hong Kong. Well, basically, I don't know. No one knows. Some people thought that they probably would have introduced it by now. But I would say is that Hong Kong, China still needs the international markets. And basically, companies just don't trust the mainland Chinese because, being the way they are, you aren't protected really. The government can just come in and just take whatever you have. Well, they can do it in the West as well, but there are a lot of protections in the West. In China there isn't. So in Hong Kong they do have those business protections. So I reckon the Hong Kong dollar is going to be in circulation for quite a bit longer, until China decides it doesn't need Hong Kong anymore. Okay, so this is 2019, as you can see. It's seen quite a bit of circulation, so there's been in circulation for a few years. So, so that's why I think the Hong Kong dollar is going to be in circulation quite a bit longer. Now, in China, I went over to Shenzhen, and they don't really use coins. A lot of places you can't actually pay with currency. You have to use the Alipay app. But we had so much trouble with the Alipay app, especially international version. It says that you could put your bank card on it, but no, it just had so much trouble, and then it just come up saying that only mainland cards are accepted. Okay, this is 2013 again. So that's a problem with that app. I reckon a lot of mainlanders probably also have a lot of problem with the app. It just doesn't work properly. Okay. Yeah, so mainland China is moving to digital currency, and this is probably why in the West don't really want a digital currency, because of this problem. You get a lot of problem with the app, and when it goes down, you just can't pay for anything. Okay, 2015. Yeah, and it is a pity because it's actually, it's that sticky tape. Yeah, so it looked like an error at the start, lamination floor, but it's just sticky tape. Okay, is this the error or non-error? Oh no? We'll put that aside, have a look in a minute. Okay, 19. Yep, so as we're talking about, the Chinese, they don't use currency or coinage anymore, but for the most part. But I find that if you got extra coins, like we had like 20 renminbi in coinage. You can still use it to buy tickets at the train station, so that's a good way to get rid of your coins. Although it only accepts 5 JAL, which is like 50 cents, and 1 yuan, which is like $1. So it only accepts 2 coins, and we had a lot of 1 JAL, so I've no idea how to get rid of them, because I didn't see any donation boxes either. Okay, another Queen Elizabeth II, 1979. Okay, 2013. Okay, first $5. 1993. Does this one have any errors? Found some with errors on the actual 5 and the MUN up the top. No. Good thing about $5 is a security reading. So this has Hong. Okay, it's upside down. So Hong Kong, $5, and then you got a Hong Kong MUN. So that's pretty good. Fairly clean. Don't even know why someone would want to clean that. Okay, so 2019, well circulated. Yeah, so the currency situation is different than in other places. Like if you go to Japan, they're mainly currency, so you're not really going to use card. You can, but you know they mainly just use banknotes, which is pretty good if you're a collector. So in China, you're probably gonna need to fish around to see if you can get any coins or banknotes for your collection, because they did reduce the size of the actual coinage, or at least the 1 yuan, but I've never seen any. Okay, so let's have a look what we got. So basically we just got these two 50-cent coins, 77, 79, still legal tender, these ones, as long as they're the same size as the penny coinage, you can still spend it. So these, and just been withdrawn. And then we got some error coins, so these are probably only, okay, so this one's not the error, this is probably a harder one to get. It doesn't have the doubling. So 1993, and then we got some other $2 coins for 93 with doubling on it. Actually no, that one also doesn't have doubling, so you can find them. Okay, that one has doubling. Have doubling on this side. It's a lot harder to get doubling on this side. Now you can definitely see doubling on that. And also it looks like the lettering is doubling as well. Yeah. So this one I'd say it's probably just die deterioration. And on this side, but on this side no. Or maybe at the top. And W has a card. This one's the same. You got the lettering that's doubled as well. You see doubling on the lettering. How about her? Gong? No. Yeah, I'd say this just die deterioration. Using the die too much, it just breaks the sides. If anyone has a different opinion, please leave it down below. Anyway, so basically that's what you're going to find in Hong Kong. And no, just damage. So 1993, if you're looking for a doubling error, these are the ones to get. Pretty common. You shouldn't Yeah, out of the how many you've got? 7 coins. 5 of them have the actual doubling on it. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much. Have an awesome coin banknote collecting time. Thank you and goodbye.